Yo, everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. Woo! I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black.
I'm your boy, Skane Dollar. What's going on?
Chillin', man. We're not seeing that belt for the rest of the episode. It's clear across the room, so. Your boy's being a jerk.
Disrespecting that belt worse than Sammy Guevara.
Ooh!
Oh, wait, that's the TNT belt.
Ooh! Speaking
Same
of Sammy, did you see him and Ty won the AAA?
Yeah, the mixed tag.
Yeah, dog. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And I don't know if it was the same event, but I did see that Penta also super kicked the shit out of Ty at some point.
That's fucking tight.
And she's funny. She posted I seen the video on her page. She posted with a caption that said "dead," and then she started getting super kicked.
Oh, that's fucking great. I gotta check that shit out. Check it out funny. Now. Funk Soul Brother right about now.
But so jumping into Dynamite, we had the Owen Hart Foundation qualifier kick off the show. This was FTR fighting each other. We had Dax Harwood taking on Cash Wheeler. We had CM Punk on commentary, which was nice. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this was a great fucking wrestling match between two great wrestlers, tag wrestlers, but they fucking put on the show. Things started to get a little heated, and things started to get pick up after Cash took thumb to the eyes. They were gonna break in the corner, and Dax hit him with the thumb to the eyes, and things got a little heated after that. But Dax reversed a belly-to-back suplex off the top rope, which was pretty nice. Reversed that into, I believe it was a pin attempt. Mm-hmm. And then he reversed a roll-up to get the pin, and that's how Dax was able to get the win. And like I said, solid fucking wrestling match.
Yeah, I've never seen, I've known of them, but once they came to AEW, I didn't know they would be that good at singles. You got to start somewhere, right? So that's just tight.
Yeah, the little I've watched of WWE, I don't remember ever seeing them those few times that I would watch it with another group. But yeah, I didn't really know anything about them coming into AEW. But like I said, they won me over as time's gone on.
Top guys, in, out, whatever you want to say. Top guys. Activate.
Well, we'll say out because we're moving on.
Yeah, top guys out.
After that, Sid Punk was on commentary. They kind of jumped right into a little promo for Hangman versus Punk at Double or Nothing for the belt. And then CM Punk cut a little promo. And then what we have, scrolling, we have Blackpool Combat Club taking on the Factory. It was a trios match. Obviously, it was Moxley, Danielson, and Yuta taking on Nick Comoroto. Is it Aaron Solo? And
I think that's his name. Yeah, Aaron Solo.
Aaron Solo and QT Marshall. And Anthony Ogogo was back for the Factory. He was at ringside for them. And then Regal was on commentary. But it wasn't
on commentary all the time.
Yeah, I like him as part of the group. But he's busy managing. They didn't hire him as an announcer.
Fuck.
But they could take Jericho or Starks off of Rampage and put him in. I prefer that, but
I honestly,
you don't have to fuck with.
Yeah, I really don't. Jericho's not bad on commentary.
I prefer Starks over Jericho.
Exactly what I was going to say. Jericho brings that history and that just I've been in the game for X amount of times, but X amount of years. But Ricky Starks be talking shit, and it'd be solid talking shit. Jericho
did have a bit that he did on Rampage that I found a little amusing. But we'll get to that. But yeah, so solid wrestling match, but it was mostly the Combat Club beating the shit out of the Factory. Moxley and Danielson locked in simultaneous submissions. I don't remember which ones they were. And then Yuta locked in a seatbelt like pin roll up to get the win for the Combat Club.
Black Murder Pool Combat Club Dahlia Murder. No, sir. I fucking hate that name, but their fucking their merchandise is fucking top notch.
Yep, a lot of blood.
Lots of it.
A lot of blood-soaked items in their fucking merch table. Next up, we had Battle of the Hosses, Wardlow and Lance Archer. Lance Archer was the latest recruit by MJF to try to fuck up Wardlow. MJF and Sean Spears were up in the private box talking shit like they've been the last 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so funny. Archer hit a front flip to start the match as Wardlow was getting uncuffed. Because remember, like I said, he has to walk to the ring cuffed by security, no music.
It's so weird, man, when he comes out.
But it's great because the fans are chanting Wardlow like he's Goldberg from back in the day.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives him a little entrance music, so to speak. But as soon as Wardlow got down to the ring and starts getting uncuffed, Archer hit a front flip off the apron, took out Wardlow and security, that big ass dude.
Yeah.
And then not much longer after that, Wardlow's big ass hit a Hurricane Rana on fucking Archer, which I don't think we've ever seen him do.
No, we both were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, was that a Hurricane Rana?
Like, holy shit, and then motherfuckers.
We've seen Archer do this before, but he kind of does that Undertaker move where he grabs the arm, walks the rope. But he does his a little different where he backflips off the rope and took out Wardlow, which is dope. I like that move.
Yeah, she's
such
crazy.
A big ass dude.
For real.
Wardlow was able to kick out of a blackout from Archer, which I don't think anybody has done. Not that I can remember.
Same.
No, did Moxley or Hangman might have been one of those death matches.
I honestly can't recall, but that would be like I would see those two. Oh shit! Damn, San Pellegrino. But yeah, I definitely see one of those two guys because you know how wrestling works. Yeah.
Well, let's say he's one of the few to kick out of the blackout from Archer, and then Wardlow hit 4 power bombs in a row,
which was tight
to pick up the win over a big ass Lance Archer.
Right, like
with Jake the Snake back in his corner.
I look like a regular dude compared to those motherfuckers. Like, that's how jacked they are. That's how fucking tall they are. And the fact that they're flipping, Wardlow does, fucking 4 power bombs on a dude that's probably like 310 of muscle, 6'7". Like, what the fuck? Jesus.
Yeah, at the end of a match, not even like...
Right.
It's not like he just hit him in the dick and then fucking powerbomb 4 times in a row. Like, he went through a fucking tough match. And then fucking picked up a big ass dude 4 times in a row,
which is fucking awesome. Awesome.
So that was that. Wardlow continuing his run through of hired guns. Looks like Sean Spears. Yeah, it looks like Sean Spears is the next one. So it looks like he's getting to almost to the final boss. He's at the second to last stage.
Yeah, when is Double or Nothing? May 6th?
Shit, I don't remember.
But it makes sense because pay-per-view's coming up soon. So
yeah. After that we had an in-ring sit-down between Jericho Appreciation Society, Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz, which we're going to skip over because there's just a lot of bullshit.
Oh, word.
Jump into the Philly street fight. Hikaru Shida taking on Serena Deeb.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
Great fucking wrestling match.
It was.
Deeb blocked one of Shida's running knee strikes with the chair. And that kind of set the tone for the match because Deeb just continued to work on that knee and that leg throughout the entire match. At one point, Serena Deeb threw some baby powder in Shida's eyes.
Yeah, it was definitely baby powder. Yeah. I'm going to hurt you, but you're going to smell good while you're doing it. Okay. It's a woman's touch.
Yeah, it's a solid fucking wrestling match between these two ladies.
Yeah, they always do great.
Deeb picked up the win with my favorite fucking wrestling submission move, the Texas Cloverleaf.
That shit was tight.
which was made famous by one of her trainers, Dean Malenko, who I believe is still working for AEW as well.
Oh, nice.
Wasn't he with like one of the coaches or something backstage?
I believe so,
he's
but
still
I didn't.
working for them.
Yeah, I haven't checked recently.
I know Jerry Lynn for sure, but I think Malenko might be.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, D picked up the win over Sheeta, which was a little surprising. I kind of thought they were going to give Sheeta the win here.
That's why I said I was going to cry, because I thought Sheeta was going to win. I'm like, nah, she can't take another loss. She's been getting her ass beat by Serena Deeb for like 6-8 months now.
Yeah, that's why I totally thought Sheeta was going to get the win in this one because of that. But no, they gave it to Deeb, which was nice. A nice little twist.
Yeah, it was great.
What a twist. Remember that shit?
I'm gonna spin in my chair. No, knock all this shit over. That's funny.
After that, we had House of Black. They were trying to unmask Fuego del Sol. Then Alex Abrahantes appeared in the ring, or who we thought was Alex Abrahantes. That was his last name, right?
Yeah,
Penta's dude.
Yeah.
But he was in what appeared to be him in the ring talking shit. House of Black tried to rush him while he was in the ring, and that's when Penta actually came out on the stage. And then after Penta came out, Pac returned, so everybody got all amped up. And then Alex Abrahantes comes out the tunnel, and then they did the whole, well, if he's there, then who's behind him?
Yeah.
And it was fucking Ray Phoenix. So Death Triangle is back together. Go ahead, hit it. I wasn't expecting that.
Which one were you expecting?
I was expecting the snap.
Oh, no, we'll save that for later.
But yeah, so like I said, Phoenix was in the ring. Death Triangle took out House of Black and then hit a triple tope suicida to send them out, send them packing.
Oh boy, I am excited. Death Triangle is back. Nasty
back
trio.
at full strength.
Nasty trio.
Yeah, good to see Pac and Phoenix back.
Yeah.
Next, we had a 10-man tag. We had the Undisputed Elite, who seemed to be back on the same page. So that's Red Dragon, Adam Cole, and the Young Bucks. They were taking on the team of the Varsity Blondes, Lee Johnson, Dante Martin, and Brock Anderson.
Shot of Lee.
So obviously, with Baby Arn, you got Arn in the corner. But this was a solid match. But obviously, the Undisputed Era was getting the better of them, of the younger Bucks. But yeah, Nick Jackson hit what it was the X Factor, right? With the move X-Pac did, where he grabbed your face and like slammed you between his legs.
Yeah,
he did that shit, and then backflipped into something. Do you remember that? He did that and then backflipped out of the ring.
I don't.
I should have rewatched it to get a better description, but that shit was nice from what I remember.
Man, we smoke weed. We be forgetting stuff, man.
Shit happens. To end the match, we had a 4-way BTE trigger, and then
I remember that
Adam Cole's boom knee to end the match. So the Undisputed Elite is the winner and on the same page, going into Double or Nothing,
which is scary.
Mm-hmm. But I also think this is setting something up for when Kenny Omega comes back. I think that's going to bring that whole hostility shit back, and that's going to play into the storyline at some point.
That's a really good observation.
It's my guess. But next we had another segment. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because of what happened. The Jericho Appreciation Society jumped Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz backstage. And Chris Jericho threw a fucking fireball in Eddie Kingston's eyes. Oh, snap! Yep, there it is.
That shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen the fireballs in wrestling.
No.
Very rarely do they do it, but yeah, this one really looked to hit him dead on in the eye.
That shit was great. And Eddie Kingston, he obviously sold the shit out of it after the fact, and everybody came running up. Eddie, what's going on? Like, shut the fuck up. I'm from fucking New York. Don't touch me.
Ruby Soho was like the first one there. He ran out.
Yeah, which was fucking
then
weird.
Obviously the medical staff and all. Yeah, I kind of found that kind of weird too.
I wonder if they
almost weird enough that I was going to put it in my notes, but luckily I remembered it off the top of my head.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like maybe they have some kind of connection from the Indies that we
From
don't
back,
know
yeah,
about. Yeah,
maybe that's probably. You got to remember, like these dudes, and chicks, like they've probably all known each other, just going from promotion to promotion for fucking decades. So
oh yeah, easily, easily.
yeah, but still interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Next, we had the main event, which was the ladder match for the TNT Championship. We had Sammy Guevara defending against Scorpio Sky,
Oh
and
man,
this match was fucking nuts.
it was
Um,
bananas.
Sammy missed some kind of crazy spinning flip shit off the ladder. Barely hit Scorpio Sky on the way down and landed hard as shit. I
Oh
don't even know
god,
what it was, like a 420 or I don't know how
it,
many rotations he did.
yeah, I don't know the rotations, but he does that move all the time off of high shit, and this
Yeah,
time he under
he just
rotated and just fucking wow, ate it.
yeah. It was just it's a tough landing.
Yeah,
But he was able to continue. After that, he was still doing his crazy shit. Even after that, he was able to jump from one ladder that was in the corner to the other ladder that Scorpio Sky was trying to get up to get the belt. And as he's jumping from one ladder to the other, he hit Scorpio Sky with a cutter on the way down.
shit was
And
crazy.
yeah, it's fucking insane.
Oh
Um,
god.
Sammy hit that fucking standing Spanish fly
Oh
backflip onto the
yeah.
barbed wire wrapped ladder,
Yeah, he did. Oh fuck, I forgot about
which
that.
I don't think we've ever seen before, a barbed wire wrapped ladder.
No, that
That
shit
was
was
new.
fucking awesome, man. It's
After
games
that,
wrestling light. Got you, baby.
GCW all day. After that, Ty came in the ring and kicked Dan Lambert right in the dick.
Oh
Like
god,
that.
yeah.
It looked like he really got hit.
Yeah.
It looked like he really got caught hard with that one.
Right in the cock.
But after that happened, Paige Van Zant came out, and then they had a sexy little rumble, her and Ty rolling around. Ty was on, and a little after that, Ty got on Scorpio's back, and then Paige Van Zant was on Sammy's back, and they're climbing the ladder. And then when they get to the top, they have like the old school beach chicken fights. You put a girl on your shoulders and they fight and try to knock each other off. They had one of those at the top of the ladder.
Oh boy, yeah, they did.
So Ty and Paige got knocked off, and then Sammy was able to dump Scorpio. No, Scorpio was able to dump Sammy off the ladder.
Yeah.
And when he dumped him, he landed right on the barbed wire wrap ladder again. And but he was able to jump right up, get back up on the ladder, and this time Scorpio Sky pushed him off again and was able to grab the belts, and well, the one belt. And yeah, Scorpio Sky is the new TNT champion again.
2 times.
2 times.
Twice, baby. Yeah, I've got a Scorpio Sky tag team belt. Oh, the action figure.
I seen an article from somebody talking shit about how many times the TNT championship has changed hands.
That's what it's supposed to do, though.
Yeah, like it's crazy. It's changed. What was it, like 11 times in however many years since it debuted? Like, who cares?
Who cares? It's a TV belt. You put it on somebody who's hot.
Yeah, you get it. We haven't had many fucking terrible TNT championship matches recently, so why are you complaining?
Right. Must be a fucking hardcore WWE fan.
Maybe. I didn't even give the article much time. I read the little blurb that it gives you without clicking into it, and that was it. I was like, oh, fuck this guy.
Fuck this shit. I'm scrolling over this. Yeah, fucking morons.
But yeah, so that was Dynamite.
We're right. You guys are always wrong, okay? Because our opinions are fact. No, sir.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Exactly. Jumping into Rampage, they kicked this one off with another Owen Hart Foundation qualifier. This time it was Darby Allin taking on Swerve Strickland, who both of these guys have history with each other because if they're from the same area, so that was brought up in this shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Swerve did that thing where he does the flip over the top rope, does the like handspring off the ring apron, and then lands on the outside.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, he did that only to get a cutter from Darby on the outside. Darby did that. He did that shit where he jumps up and over you and does the cutter.
Oh man, yeah, I didn't get to watch fucking Rampage
Oh,
because I was
yeah,
out.
that shit was
Whatever.
crazy. Darby tried to hit his fucking uh, like full speed tope suicida, and Swerve hit him right, like timed it perfectly, hit him with a jumping knee, took him out midair.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fucking brutal. Looked like he really caught him too. He was like he hit him pretty hard, like it was a hard impact. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
fuck.
After that, Swerve hit Darby with with that like sidekick that he does. Where like you're on your knees and he runs towards you, jumps and hits you off with that like Superman sidekick kind of thing. That's the best way I can describe it. Just a Superman punch, but instead of punching, he kicks him in the back of the head.
It wasn't one of these.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of it.
Yeah, with his foot.
With his foot.
But yeah, Swerve suplexed Darby from the ring apron. So like he picked him up over the top rope, held him there for a minute, and then suplexed him straight to the outside on the mats.
Wow.
Yeah, the impact was rough.
Oh god.
Both of them took brutal impacts.
I'm not even kidding. My back just started hurting listening to this shit. Fuck, I'm getting old.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Oh man.
And as they're no, I think it was a little while after that, but they're back in the ring. Ricky Starks, who was on commentary, he tried to run down to the ring and like sneak attack Swerve, who was still on the outside while Darby was like on the mat on the inside. But Sting cut him off because obviously Sting was out there for Darby. So Sting cut him off. And while that whole little distraction was going on, Swerve made his way into the ring and Darby gave him a quick little ankle pick, wrapped him up in that Last Supper, that little footlock thing that he does, and then pins him. Hit him off with that shit. And that's how Darby was kind of able to steal the win from Swerve. They ended up having a little backstage segment where Darby was like, sorry, I had to do it that way. And Swerve was like, nah, that's cool. I get it. But yeah, it was a solid match all around. Ricky Starks, when he got back on commentary, he's like, I did it. It worked. So I guess they're setting up an angle between him and Swerve. Looks like that's going to be the main feud with them two. Shit, you know, they've had the tag team thing, so they're still doing it looks like they're extending it with these two solo now.
I'm ready.
We had Jericho. He got attacked on commentary. This is what I mentioned earlier. He did something on commentary that I enjoyed here, where he was just sitting there talking, and then Santana came out of nowhere and beat the shit out of him. After Jericho gave himself Sports Entertainer of the Year for the Fireball. After he gave himself that shit, of the week, my bad. He gave himself Sports Entertainer of the Week for the Fireball. Shit. And then Santana came out of nowhere and just beat the shit out of him.
Oh god,
and then that's great. after all that's like settled, they come back to commentary. Jericho's the entire time they're talking, he's just sitting there, he's like like subtly throughout the entire night. It was so funny. And
that's what I mean. Like that's why Jericho's great, just because he knows all that shit. But that's fucking awesome.
It was like the way he was doing it was so obvious that he was just like bullshitting and acting, but it's just that little subtle thing that it just caught me. It was mad funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, that shit was great. Next we had the baddies, Jade Cargill, Red Velvet, and Kiera Hogan. Basically in a squash match versus Willow Nightingale, Trish Adora, and my girl Sky Blue. But yeah, it was all baddies.
All baddies all the time. Let's go.
Not a super fast match, but it was quick. Next we had Keith Lee taking on and defeating Colton Gunn. What?
I don't know. That's just such a weird match to me.
Oh, that matchup? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they said that was Colton's first singles match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they kind of played it up in an interview after, like it was his first time getting pinned, like the first loss or whatever, but it was basically his first singles loss. But yes, Keith Lee, the kind of big things came out of that. Keith Lee hit him with a double slap to the chest with those big ass hands of his.
Woo! Damn.
Yeah, that shit was rough.
To your mother.
Damn.
Austin Gunn tried to jump up and interfere so Keith Lee had Colton in the corner, and he comes running at him full speed. Austin Gunn jumps up into the corner to try to like do something. And as Keith Lee's coming in, he kind of like shoulder checks Austin Gunn and sends him flying off the ring. But Keith Lee was able to hit you put him on your shoulders, fireman's carry.
Yeah.
He got him up in the fireman's carry and then like flipped him into a power slam, and that was it. Big power slam for the pin.
He said, nighty night. Keep the butthole tight.
I was just gonna say that. Oh, fight him.
Who's fighting? What you watching?
I don't know. Bruins playoff game, my bad.
Oh, Bruins. Yeah. Speaking of, we talked so much shit about you yesterday because we didn't know shit about hockey. No, we didn't talk a lot of shit, but I was like, what the fuck, man? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Julian's like, let me look this shit up. And I was like, Skame? What the fuck?
All you should have said is playoffs are about to start.
That's what I thought we were doing. And then, like, whatever. It's pretty funny.
Anyway, after that, they during that Keith Lee Colton Gunn match, they announced. I'm just throwing this in there because I know it's important for us. But the All Elite Arcade is happening May 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Twitch, where they're going to show footage of the new AEW wrestling game.
Oh, okay, word. I've been looking forward to that.
So May 4th, 11 a.m. Eastern on Twitch, on AEW's Twitch.
May 4th. Oh, shit.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, God. Hold on. I got a better one for that.
Nothing but garbage.
Thank you, Macho Man. Oh,
no,
that's fucking great.
You had to use Macho Man for that one?
Yeah, because fuck Star Wars. Podcast coming soon.
Next, we had the Hook Danhausen face-off.
Yeah, I'm pissed
that Danhausen made his way down to the ring, saying, basically since he can't curse Hook doesn't want to be affected by the curse. He's going to beat his ass, kind of. So he called him. He gets to the ring. He goes, send Hook. So he comes out and then gets right in Danhausen's face. And then as soon as he gets in his face, Danhausen's kind of like, oh shit, I made a big mistake. And he's like, maybe this is a bit extreme that we do this tonight. How about we do this we do this another time? And then Hook talked again. He ended up saying, no, we're doing this now. And then as he said that, Mark Sterling, Jay Cargill's lawyer, he came out, interrupted, started running his mouth. That distracted Hook and Danhausen for Tony Nese to come out of nowhere from behind and attack them because he's now one of Mark Sterling's clients.
Okay.
So he attacked both of them, and then Hook was able to take out Nese. He was able to take out Sterling because Sterling got involved too. So he took out Sterling, then he took out Nese, and then Danhausen was cursing them. And they looked like they were going to run back into the ring, but then Hook kind of stepped up behind Danhausen, and then they backed off. So Danhausen was like, "Oh shit, it's working!" So he got all into it. And then as they did that, the fans start chanting Hookhausen. And
did I call that shit last week or what?
Yep. So the fans start screaming Hookhausen, and then Danhausen slaps Hook on the chest, yeah, good job. And Hook kind of yokes him up in his face, pushes him aside, and then walks away.
They're a thing now. They're going to be a tag team. There's no fucking way.
Yeah,
no fucking way.
Great. Fucking Hookhausen. Awesome. They
already got it. That shit's tight. That shit is tight.
Then the main event for Rampage, we had the Ring of Honor Television Championship. We had the champ Samoa Joe defending against Trent Beretta of Best Friends. And great match. Two Ring of Honor veterans. I guess they said Trent was there primarily as a tag team wrestler, they said.
Oh.
But yeah, so they got history. And I think they made mention and notice that Trent Beretta never won a singles title in Ring of Honor.
I do remember them saying that on Dynamite as they were giving the previews for Rampage.
Yeah, that was one. I don't know if he won tag gold, but they did make sure to mention that he never won a singles belt. But yeah, so this was a great match. Two good veterans, and yeah, it's not really much I could say. Trent reversed Joe's finisher, the muscle buster that he does. He was able to like slide off of him and roll him up for a 2 count. But after that, Joe hit him with a running knee that backed. Trent hit Joe with a running knee that backed Joe up into the corner. And then as Trent tried to do some kind of, I don't know what he was going to do, some kind of running attack at Joe while he was in the corner, Joe picked him up in the Uranagi, which is, like the rock bottom. But instead of slamming down with them, you just let him go, like slam on the mat. Yeah. So he hit him off of one of those, slammed him hard as shit. And then after he did that, he hit him with the rear naked choke and choked out Trent. No submission. He didn't tap. He got choked out.
Yes, there's a huge difference. Difference. Yep.
So Trent got choked out. So Joe gets the win, keeps his belt. After the match, Tony Schiavone tried to interview Joe. I think he got maybe 3 words out before Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh came out.
Wow, big ass.
As they make their way down to the ring, guess who steps up to Satnam Singh? Orange Cassidy.
I was gonna say somebody small and white. I was like,
Orange Cassidy steps up to Satnam Singh. Obviously, he does the fucking patented slow motion shin kicks, and then as he lands like the 3rd one, Jay Lethal like ran around Satnam Singh, took out Orange Cassidy, and then beelined into the ring to attack Joe. And basically, they just all hell kind of broke loose. Refs kind of had to separate everybody, and and then they kind of got into it again a little bit, a little squabble. And then they got separated to end Rampage.
Oh, I'm slacking.
Another solid week.
Give me 1 minute. I'm about to look up Double or Nothing. So I want to say it's this Sunday.
Is it this Sunday? It might be. I think it is. Would it be Mother's Day?
Hold on. Let me see. Double or Nothing date. It is. God damn it! I know it's in fucking May. Oh, May 29th. I was way off. All right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got plenty of time.
Word. But we don't have plenty of time for this podcast because we're using the free shit, and it's
nothing but
what's that,
garbage.
Yeah, that's right. Because I ain't paying for shit.
Oh,
hit me.
So that week we have Double or Nothing. Then the following week, GCW is doing their Tournament of Survival, their deathmatch tournament. They're doing that Saturday night. Then they're having the Cage of Survival, which is going to be Sunday night. And they're also doing the Deathmatch Hall of Fame that weekend at some point.
Wow.
And I think that's the first weekend of June. And then there's also coming to Providence for the first time, which I might go to.
Yeah, GCW. Bro. Check that shit out.
We don't cover it here. That's for me.
Yeah. Personal stuff. We talk about it.
That violence is for me.
Yeah, we talk about it. Not on the podcast, but yeah. I'd be like, Joe Skame, how the fuck can you watch that shit?
No, I just wanted to mention it because the Deathmatch Hall of Fame, that's going to be pretty dope. I think this is their first one.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we're really seriously run out of time here, so we got to close it down. Thank you guys for watching the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. Woo! I'm stupid as fuck. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit the bell icon. Skame, where can they follow you, bro?
Follow me at Skame666.
And I forgot to say, follow us all collectively at TMS Report. And I am at the Beatnik. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week. For the holes in the balls.
Balls.
Peace.